Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here.
It's going to be a real pleasure to see the mercurial Alessandro Del Piero.
Genuine legend of the Italian game.
Yeah, the Del Piero zone was named after...
Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Aimed beyond the defence. Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Martinez. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's delightful. Modric. Not the most accurate pass. Kaka. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Batistuta. Ah, that's a fine interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through.
Oh, really well played.
And he's in on Martinez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. What a throw in. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Pirlo. Platini. Pirlo. Forward it goes. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Pirlo. Oh, super find. Del Piero. And Del Piero! Neither side yet able to find the net. Modric. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Now he's off and running. Oh, that's clever. Oh, good ball. Shoots! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly, terrible pass. Always onto this. He's away. And the finish! Wonderful from Del Piero! A finish of true class. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, goal. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Signore e signori, unitevi a me nell'augurare al nostro ragazzo un buon compleanno.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Not an easy choice to pick out one, but I'll go for Alexandre Pato, because he can register some spectacular goals, and there aren't too many who can match him for straight-line pace whilst keeping control of the ball. So, yeah, he's got to be a considerable danger.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Kaká goes steaming forward.
Can he finish?
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Milan with the corner, there first. And this is Vieri. Oh, such a clever touch. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is as far as they're going to go. Quality ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Kaká. Pirlo. Quarter of an hour played. Searching pass he's played there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Vieri. Oh, that's nice. It's Vieri! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
And it's Del Piero. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Hangs one in.
There's the header!
Harmlessly behind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Del Piero. Can he get on the end of this? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Rijkaard. Nesta. And it's Pirlo. And here's Del Piero.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Adriano can be a real threat inside the box. And it's Nesta. Kaká. Kaká running with the ball. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Del Piero, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The most accurate pass. Rijkaard. Del Piero, looking for a runner. Nice interception, well timed.
Del Piero really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's run loose here, and it's Rui Costa, and that's gone loose, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Passes short and sharp. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Kaká tries to pass it through. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Kaká. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And here's Del Piero. It's a searching pass. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Pato. Now, can they get him away? Oh, delightful ball. So, what can they make of this? Adriano. It's Pirlo. And that has left him in a heap. Kaká, looking to be a menace in the final third. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Pato. Now it's Kaká. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Vieri. Now it's Kaká. Real chance here. Swings in across. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Milan have their second corner now. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Pato. Pass is just off target. Nicked it back promptly. Threads one in. And it's Seedorf. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book. And here's Zanetti. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot! It's a goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pato in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Chips it through. A header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And now the breakaway. Oh, good-looking ball. Turns and goes back. And that was very necessary.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20. Lascia il campo per il numero 10. Cambio di
Looking to play him in. And the shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Kaka clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Back into the middle. And this is Del Piero. Shot a goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Adriano. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely shaped ball. And that's another good win of the ball. Del Piero. And this is Totti. Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That is good alertness. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
3 minuti di recupero.
And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Çalhanoğlu, and he's chosen to go back. Well, that has not gone well. And he cuts out the supply. That's a sharp pass. And this is Del Piero, face to face with the keeper. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And that's it. Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
There's little doubt that Rui Costa will be conductor-in-chief in this lineup.
And you'd want to be conducted by him, wouldn't you?
Well, you would, because he's not the quickest and strongest, and yet his awareness and deft footwork make him the perfect link-up man. He is the creator-in-chief.
So it's down to business here. Now it's Del Piero. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Akpro. And Gagliardini. Akpro gets a good foot in there. Platini. And it's Rui Costa. And here's Del Piero. And it's Michel Platini. Zanetti gets into a good position. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Nice control. Now it's crossed into the middle. Climbs up big! Akpro. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gagliardini. Still goalless. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pirlo.
Thailand are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Ball driven towards the... Oh, what a climb! Heads it again, but still no joy.
Thailand really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti. Pirlo. To Maldini. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. Gagliardini. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Akpro. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Del Piero. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That has been cut short. Maldini. And it's Rui Costa. Nice bit of trickery. This might spell danger. Little pass back. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, that's a key interception. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Played into space. Played into space out wide. Akpa Akpro cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, good take and a good...
Goes for a shot!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Platini. Ibrahimovic. Akpro. Gagliardini. And it's Akpa Akpro. And that has been clubbed away. Now that looks a decent ball.
Added time.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
That gets things going for the second half.
Thailand clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Akpro. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rui Costa. And this is Del Piero. Rui Costa. Now Platini. Nicely shaped ball. It's a goal kick. And it's Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pirlo being hunted in packs.
Well, he's been...
And the shot! And yes, it's there!
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Number 9, Alessandro Del Piero. Alessandro Del Piero.
Thailand have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Gagliardini. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Akpro. And he's had it nicked away. That is good strength. And he's forced to go back. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Rui Costa. Played with finesse. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Gagliardini. And it's Michel Platini. Rui Costa. And it's Michel Platini.
Shot, surely!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, they could break here. Threads one in. Akpro in acres of space out wide. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Ibrahimovic is onto this.
Chance! He has done it!
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Number 3, Maldini. Maldini. Maldini.
Verona choosing to make the first change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack.
Platini! Relentless! Just relentless!
And just like that, he's into double figures now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Platini. Platini. Platini.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
He's got full, and it's hit the woodwork and out.
Thailand are almost home and dry now. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Verona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Back into the middle. Platini. Zanetti. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Platini. Platini. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And here's Maldini. And this is Ibrahimovic. Knocks it into space.
Shoots! Oh, taken with style. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. He's gone direct. And with that, the final whistle. Thailand pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue which has flooded across the Olympico. It's hard to convince yourself there's another team involved. And as you can see, we've already started here. Ball is over the line. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Maldini. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, somebody who really has impressed me in many ways is Alessio Romagnoli. I mean, I've watched him since his debut, and every time I see him, he just...
Rui Costa has another go! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Del Piero duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Here's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. And a chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. And now they can spring out of defence. Taylor, over to the left. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rui Costa. Oh, that's fabulous. Rui Costa! And that should get the job done. Has a shot! And that has been cleared. Lazio have the chance to go the other way.
Lazio clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Delibashiru. Now it's Maldini. And here's Del Piero. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that is expertly dealt with. Patrick. Delibashiru. Played out to the left flank. And they've got a throw. Rijkaard. Now Platini. Zanetti. Zanetti.
A header!
No, not the best of headers. Patrick. Nuno Tavares. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Del Piero really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Taylor. Now it's Pedro. It's a good spell of possession, this. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Thailand can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that is...
Shot a goal! He has done it!
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Segnato al 39esimo minuto, numero 7.
Thailand are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Knocks it out wide. He's on it, can he get away? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Maldini. Taylor, and that has been slung wide. Now that's an excellent interception. Rijkaard. And it's Cannavaro.
Ci saranno 3
Pirlo.
minuti di recupero.
Crosses it into the area. And that's the keeper's ball. Nuno Tavares. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Ibrahimovic. Patrick. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Decent chance! And it's there!
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Thailand very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we're underway again. And this is Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Delibashiru. And Isaacson. Hila. And it's Tavares. That's Taylor. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Patrick. That's Taylor. Can he get it through? Oh, Red, nice interception. Pirlo. Platini, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And it's Zanetti. Oh, well measured. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Defending was strong and firm. He's looking wide. Taylor. Now it's Pedro. Tavares picks it up out wide. And it's Delibashiru. Cross needs to be good. He's cut it out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? And this is Del Piero. Lazio can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Del Piero. And this is It's Ibrahimovic! It's always been caught napping. This time, surely.
Thailand couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Zanetti has it in a wide position. Tries to play it through. Shoots! It's a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Lazio choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Taylor. Now it's Maldini. Shot could be on. Cannavaro gets it clear. Nicked it back promptly. Patrick. Delibashiru. Pirlo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And this is Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's too far for anyone. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Cataldi. Now Romagnoli. And it's Tavares. That's Cataldi. Marusic. Nice bit of trickery. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Del Piero being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Pirlo. Rui Costa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Marusic deals with that comfortably. Delibashiru. Played out towards the right wing. That's Taylor. Noslin. He's a sharp little ball here.
Dia! That is some save from De Gea.
Nesta clears it away. That's the throw. Now it's Marusic. Oh, good spread. And he's intervened well there. Pirlo. And it's Rui Costa. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nuno Tavares. Out to the left it goes. That's Taylor. Now it's Dia. And it's Delibashiru.
He's having a shot!
And he steered it beyond the post. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Zanetti. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Del Piero taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, if you ever needed...
Mbappe! This time, surely! He's had a shot! It's hit the upright. Goal! Barcelona! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. De Jong with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. De Jong has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Cruyff. And this is Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's shifting through the gears here. Guardiola. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. De Jong. Now it's Messi. Cruyff. Neymar. Messi. De Jong. Looking to play him in.
And the finish!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Roberto Carlos. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cruyff.
And Cruyff! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Cruyff brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Messi. Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Cruyff. Xavi. Now it's Bale. And this is Messi.
Messi! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, that's a brilliant save! Has another go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Messi goes short. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is
Cruyff! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their third corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Out towards the flank. He's picked his way through. Bale. Troy.
Great chance! Oh, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Xavi. And it's Cruyff. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Guardiola. And that could set him on his way. He's got away. Cruyff. Koundé has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Bale! Big moment! Massive goal!
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Koundé got a long way forward to join the attack.
A header! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So,
And Cruyff!
now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Roberto Carlos. That is a brilliant interception. Koundé, and now the breakaway. Xavi. Now it's Cruyff. Aims beyond the defence. And
Bale!
oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Madrid head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. That gets things going for the second half. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Tries to pass it through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now he's got space here. That's a nicely shaped ball. It is a corner. Nicely weighted, but
And the shot!
Messi.
Can he finish?
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Oh, good-looking ball.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Cruyff. And here's Bale. Roberto Carlos. Guardiola. It's run loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Bale. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, that's fabulous. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Thuram. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. No, it's come to nothing. Neymar. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He has found the way through, looking to go deep, and a chance! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
He won't be happy with that one. That's a good ball. Courtois claims comfortably. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he get it through? Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicely shaped ball, and he's intervened well there. De Jong, and he's had it nicked away. There's the crossfield ball. De Jong. Roberto Carlos. And it's Cruyff. He's found a way through. Flings in across. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is Luis Suarez. De Jong.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bale. Bale looking to penetrate opposition lines. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So their fourth corner of the game. It's a pretty loose pass. And now they can spring out of defence. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. It's a searching pass. Now it's Mbappe. He is just caressing the ball. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Header! Yes, it's in! Deep, deep into injury time! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona
Goes for a shot!
Oh, it's come off the upright. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Perfect result, perfect outcome. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Moran reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Beckham. Nicely weighted ball.
Decent chance! Goal!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Owen is onto it in a flash. Xavi Alonso. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rafael Varane. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. That's an imaginative pass. Belletti. Bojan. And this is Luis Suarez. And it's been played through. Well read, nice interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he finish?
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Luis Suarez is on his own. Fermin. And this is Owen. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's lofted through here. Luis Suarez touches it back.
He had nobody else to help out there. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what a climb!
He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And yes, it's him again.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Beckham, it's a searching pass. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. There's no flag.
And a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Oyarzabal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Roberto Carlos. And the counter is on. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And this is Owen. And it's Varane. Belletti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a cute ball. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he's managed to get free. Not the most convincing of passes.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, shooting chance! We've got a goal!
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Played into space out wide. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Some really good ball movement. Looking to play him in. Cross into the box. And that's the keeper's ball. Owen might just make this. And they're quick to get it back. Luis Suarez.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Floated through. That's been cut out, well played. Belletti. Can he get onto this? Well, that pass surprised. And the first 45 minutes are up. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative. And both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And the action is back on the way.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. No luck with that dink over the top. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No way through. Swings in across. Great defending, strong and determined. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pau Kubasi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a goal kick. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's intervened well there. Belletti. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And this is Beckham. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi. Luis Suarez. And he shoots! In for the pieces! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Has a look and place it forward. Fermin. Good ball over the top. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Bojan. Oh, good ball. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us.